just heading out on my first trip of the year. It's May 9th, and I'm heading not too far out of Vancouver, just going to be up between Hope and Merritt. I got a couple spots to check out, and yeah, going on a wildlife trip. Hopefully see something in that area, you never know. And a few new toys this time. I'm sure I'll show you those as we go, but I can give you a hint. Here's one right here. It's actually a camera pointing at something, and I'll show you later. Anyways, beautiful weather, and it should be a good time. Well, I'm now just beyond Hope. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Just fueled up, extra jerry cans, put water in this thing. This is the heaviest I've towed and hauled with this truck before, and I'm about to go up the steepest highway around, the Coquihalla. Yeehaw! Let's see if I can actually maintain forward momentum. We'll see. Well, good news, I made it to the top with the engine still intact and actually forward momentum. Gotta like that. Well, there's still a lot of snow up here. Still kind of at the plateau here at the summit, but yeah, I'll be heading downhill a little ways, so hopefully I don't run into a bunch of snow. I've never been to this location I'm going to, but it looked pretty good on Google Earth. But yeah, I guess there could be snow. We'll soon find out. I'm just coming to my exit now, and my super secret exit, and all's good so far. I've just pulled over to check my load, and here's the new toy. The Polaris Ranger, side by side. Steel cab, good for bear protection, and yeah. Got my trailer here with the little box on the front. But I'll show you this bad boy a little later, but sure. Pretty windy. I guess I had a tailwind coming up, so that's good. We got a 3,500 pound camper and probably 3,500 pounds on this trailer. A lot of weight. On this trip in this area, there's definitely black bears, possibly grizzlies, not sure about that, coyotes, but two animals I'd really like to see are big turn here. Cougars and wolves would be ideal, but I think there might be cougars around here. I don't know, pretty sketchy. And wolves, I've never seen one around here, but you never know. Guess we'll find out. Alright, nice steep hill here. Thought I was finished with all the steep hills. I'm just going through the big metropolis of Brooksmere. Doesn't look like a lot happening. Kind of looks like a ghost town. This is part of the Kettle Valley Railway, and on the left here, which is pretty cool, is an old watering house thingy for the railway, I guess. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm just at my intersection here, and that's it for pavement. Gravel from here on in, I think. Yeah, there's a snowcat. Well, hopefully that doesn't mean there's snow up here still. Well, I'm starting to climb pretty good here. The road's not too bad. No room to pass anyone, so hopefully no one's coming down. But all in all, smooth sailing. I gotta do a bit of logging here. I forgot my saw. This branch is definitely in the way. Well, the road looks like it's leveling off a bit, or even going downhill. in a couple of spots where there's been a lot of shade, a little tiny bit of snow on the side of the road. So hopefully I won't hit any big patches of snow. It looks like I spoke too soon. Actually, it's not so bad. Got enough room to get along the side. I always like looking around, especially in these moist areas and the snow, to see if there's any tracks. But look what I found here, some poo, some scat. I'm guessing bear. Hard to say though. It's actually kind of small. Don't really see any fresh tracks, but the poo looks fresh. So, which reminds me, I don't have my pepper spray handy. Anyways, keep moving on. First sign of some kind of predator. Back on the road. Well, this area is starting to look familiar from the Google Earth search. So I'm getting close. The only thing is, there's a fence running down the right hand side here. I didn't see any farms or anything up here, or ranches. But as long as that's not blocking the access to my camping spot, I guess I'll be fine. But interesting area. It's kind of logged and kind of green and kind of, I don't know, wide open, which is good. Well, keep going, see if I can make it into the camp spot. Well, I'm probably within 2 kilometers, just over there from where I want to be. And we got snow, and it's a bit of an angle there. I mean, if I just had just the truck, I'd go for it, no problem. We didn't even think twice about it. But with the camper, the trailer, everything else, it's a bit of an angle. It's just not worth it, I guess. Darn. Very close. Also, what did I see? There's some deer pellets over here. And I also did see some more of that same scat on the road. Oh well, decision time. I mean, I'm gonna have to back up quite a ways too. Just can't win. I'm just backing up here and noticed some tracks. Not exactly sure what that is. I'll have to check my app. But by the size of it, it could be wolf, probably coyote or something. But that's encouraging. Cool. Actually, it could be even a dog. But I got my hopes high. Well, on to plan B, just backtracked. I got this thing turned around, backtracked only not even a kilometer, and took a different turn off. So, see how far I can go in here. But looks like I'm not making it to the spot I was hoping for, but maybe I'll find a better one. Yeah, checked out another road, hit snow again, but came back to a crossroads here. And scat galore. There's some there. There's some there. There's some there. And where'd that other piece go? Oh, right there. So, anyways, I guess there's animals around, but this is like a trap here. I got that from Man Tracker, but anyways, it's all moist here and, you know, soft ground, and I should be able to see tracks, but I see nothing here. But anyways, I mean, lots of scat there, so and I didn't see any up the road. I just came down, so maybe I'll just keep heading try to do a turn here and go up that way, see what happens. So I was just looking on my scats and tracks on my iPhone. To me it looks like coyote droppings. Those prints could be like the ones I saw earlier. And let's just go. So that to me looks like what I'm looking at. And yes, there's an app for that. When I hit that first snow and I couldn't go any further, I phoned my brother, and he wasn't home, but he was trying to look up on Google Earth on his iPhone where I was. But anyways, long story short, he just called, and I actually went past the spot I was looking for, so it's not that far back. So I've now turned around, and he was able to see exactly where I was with my GPS tracking spot thing. And yeah, I'm just gonna head back. It's not too far away. And it was just one little turnoff that I missed, I guess. It happens. But we'll see see how it looks, this camping spot. But it's gonna get dark soon. It's 7 o'clock now. Got another hour or so, and then it'll start getting darker. Well, this is camp for the next I don't know, 4 days or so. This is the place I was looking for. Sure looks different than Google Earth, but then again, I guess I was way up there looking down. So, but yeah, not a bad spot. Fairly wide open. There's this little lake slash pond thing behind me. There's actually even a beaver dam, so maybe I'll get some beaver shots the next day or so. Anyways, that's it. That's camp, day 1. I'm gonna get the toy down. That was way too much fun. This thing is just awesome. Woohoo! Party time. That's the first time really four-wheeling with it. And I'm impressed. Not so bad. Got it 30 too. Gotta like that. Well, that's enough for one day. Day 1 gone. Well, it's morning of day 2. I'm all packed up, ready to go. Just have to go find my location, my perfect spot. I don't know if I'll find it or not. I thought I slept in this morning. I was listening to a zombie book last night on my iPhone, and it died overnight, I guess, the iPhone. Battery died, so I got up, started getting ready, and looked at the clock in the camper, and it said 9:45. I was like, oh, I slept in by like 3 hours. Anyway, so went about my business, plugged in the iPhone, and finally got the real time, and it was I must have got up about 6. I had the alarm set for 7, but I guess I got up at 6 because it's now 8 o'clock, and I'm ready to rock and roll. So I didn't sleep in after all. It's got a happy ending. Yeah. Well, I got down fairly cold last night, and this little pond here has a little thin layer of ice on it. I think I found my location. Just the right size field, and probably set up over here. So get to her, I guess, and yeah, looks pretty good. That's where I'm parked down there. Part of the setup here is there's a hill here, and I can't quite see over it. I'll be setting up my noisemaker out here somewhere, but of course animals like sneaking up through the backside. So what I've got is a battery and a wireless camera. And here's the little screen. You can see what it's getting. That way I can sit back over there and see if anything's sneaking up over here out of my sight line. I also put a second camera up the road a little ways so I can see if anything's coming down that way. Other than that, I pretty much have a good view of everything. First time trying these cameras, it's kind of cool. You can scroll between the different cameras on the screen. That should work pretty good. Okay, so now I've got my noisemaker set up here. What do I call a noisemaker? It's called a Fox Pro, but basically a remote control. It's got, oh, I don't know, I have 150 sounds or something in here. I've got some custom sequences basically just got a speaker on the back and the front, and just blasts away all kinds of animal distress calls. And behind that I've got a big honking battery. But I'm also going to put my little bunny there just for fun. It doesn't attract anything, but I am going to be doing some bunny calls, so what the heck. And I'm about, I don't know, 80 yards away from the vehicle, so there we go. I'm almost ready to go here, or I am ready to go, I guess. This is the setup. So I got some camo over this bad boy. It's not so much to hide the vehicle itself, but just my movement inside. And go around the front here. And this Polaris Ranger comes with a 600mm f4 Nikon lens. So I got the D3S attached to that. Also inside there I've got my D700 with a 300mm in case something gets close. So that's the setup right there. I'll jump inside, see what happens. I got the noisemaker going, and that's the screen. I got both cameras being shown. Got a bit of a wind problem, but that's not so bad. Also in here, so yeah, I've got the D700 with the 300 2.8, the remote for the noisemaker, 12 gauge, you just never know, bear spray, all that fun stuff, and yeah, good to go. Need some animals to come by now. Alright, a little more on the inside here. The camera setup. The bracket here that's holding all this up is just a piece of aluminum I found in a scrap dealer, and it seemed to work. It's not so bad. I might do a few modifications, but I can leave it there and close the window, which is good news. But on it is just my gimbal head, my custom bracket gimbal head. It usually sits on a tripod, which is pretty good. Now the reason for this other camera here, I guess I could shoot out the front window if something got really close, but the idea is to shoot out the side windows, because I can't quite reach it with the big camera. So I just pull that aside, stick the camera through the sliding glass door, or window on the door, and fire away. That's the reason and the whole window thing coming up, it's the whole reason I went for this setup is so I could do exactly this, is to have the camera set here, window up. Even if it's raining, I should be good. But yeah, so far the brand new setup here, I'm liking it. Just need to find some animals. Well, it's been about 3 hours now, not much happening. Seen a couple robins, that's about it. So I think I'll pack it up and try another spot. I'm just out scouting around, and a big bone. Pretty big. I think it's a cow bone probably, eh? Yeah. Something like that. I don't see the rest of it, it's pretty old, but all I've seen is more scat, not so many tracks. I'm showing so much scat in this video, I should call it the scat video. Anyways, that's scat with some feathers on top of a cow pie. Scat on scat. Yeehaw. This is a cool area. A little creek running through at the meadow. I think I'll see if I can cross the creek. I'm just out here scouting around on this side of the creek, and there's some prints. Neat spot. Nice little creek going by. Might just set up here, I'm not sure, but yeah, this guy definitely crossed the creek here. Looks like I don't know, coyote, I guess. Maybe wolf, hard to tell. Here's setup number 2. Yeah, I'm still playing with the camo to get it looking just right, but anyways, noisemaker is right around there on that other tree over there. We'll see what happens. Just this darn wind keeps blowing my camo all over the place. I just can't win, but anyways, hopefully some animals will come by. See what happens. Well, 10 minutes into it, had a coyote come down the hill over here. Snapped a few shots, but the noisemaker stopped making noise, like does cycles, and you heard the camera clicking and ran straight back up the hill. That was cool. I'll show you those pictures. But yeah, neat stuff. At least there's animals here. Yay! Well, it's been about 4 hours since that coyote came by, and 4 hours listening to a screaming bunny rabbit. Kind of gave me a headache. So anyways, I think it's time to pack her up for this spot. Interesting little area though. Nothing else came by. There's a couple little, it seems smaller than normal, but yellow-bellied marmots hanging out over here, and there's been a few birds and stuff, but other than that, pretty darn quiet, except for the screaming rabbit. Here's the little noisemaker itself. And there's Bugs. Hey Bugs. Did a coyote come and get you? Back at camp. That noise is my new generator. Yeah, it's a little loud, but what are the first thing I do with my new generator? Zap a couple pizza pops. Woohoo! Ow, it's hot. That's awesome. Never done that before camping with using the microwave. Yeah. Well, that's it for day 2. I have to remember to put a new battery in this thing. Well, it's the start of day 3. I'm just scouting around for another location. There's a nice road here, but there's a few trees in the way. Might just pull out the winch, hook up to it, and see if I could pull them out of the way. That's the plan anyways. See if it happens. Oh well, I tried out the winch. I got one tree out of the way, but these things are a little bit too big, I think. I probably could have pulled some more, but I don't want to risk it. Plus the other thing I thought of, this tree starts sliding down the bank here. Might pull my little side-by-side with it. So, chainsaw would have been the best, just didn't bring it. Oh well, live and learn. On to the next place. I drove across this little creek and field here. Looks like a bone of something, an elk maybe, with that horn. Some other bones around and some scat, so very old scat. But it looks like something was attacked here quite a while ago. But that's good news. I'm hoping wolves, but you never know. I'm gonna see if I can find a location in this field somewhere. Well, I'm all ready to go here. Setup number 3, I guess. I've got the noisemaker there, the battery, and a bunny rabbit. I'm parked in the tree line over here, probably 50 yards away maybe. And this is quite a big field. I'm just at one end of it. The main road is over there. The creek's running through there. This little hillside over here. There we go. So it looks pretty good. Good luck, Bugs. I'll see you later. Well, the only problem I can see with this setup is this is the closest tree line to the noisemaker, so I could have animals sneaking up through here. I'll have to keep watching my sides and behind me, just to be sure. Well, it's been, I don't know, 25 minutes or so. Nothing to report. Just some birds. Just a few robins and some other birds. And yeah, been taking a few pictures of them, but haven't seen any big stuff yet. No four-legged animals. I'm still hoping. Well, it's 2 hours into it. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing going on. Just some birds and stuff, but I love the location. If something came from the far end, I could see it from miles away. Well, not miles, but pretty far away. But yeah, just birds and more birds. That's all that's happening. I've got some other noise pollution going on besides my screaming rabbit. There's, oh, I don't know, 5 guys on motorbikes. Saw a camper go by earlier, so they probably came from that. Hope they don't come down here and disturb my peace, but that's okay. It's all public land. Well, it's been about 4 hours. Nothing, birds, that's about it. So I packed up. I'm going to head back to camp. Not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the day, but got my brother and niece coming tonight, so they're coming to spend a weekend camping. So that might be it for this photography, wildlife photography trip anyways. I'd take some more pictures still, but might not get a chance to jump back in this bad boy. But anyways, that's it for now. I'm just out scouting around and found some tracks. Probably coyote, I guess, but man, it's big. I always keep hoping it's wolf, but I mean, that's the size, the width of my hand. That thing's huge. That to me looks like wolf, but it appears it's following the creek. So I'm gonna go up this little road, see what's up there. Well, that would appear to be the end of my road. That tree's a little bit too big, but fun little road. Man, good four-wheeling in there. Just heading back down this road. Yeah, I'll probably put one of my little wildlife cameras near the creek down here where I saw the tracks. This is a gnarly little road. I don't think I'd even want to bring my truck up this thing. Actually, I don't think it would fit, well, especially with a camper on it. But it's a lot of fun in this thing. Well, I've set up the little wildlife camera. Usually I put it around a tree, but the strap wasn't big enough for this one, so just got it sitting on the ground right there. And yeah, check that in a day or so. But this is a well-worn path. There's on this side of the tree, this side of the tree. It looks like they cross the creek here. Sometimes go a little further and then cross. But yeah, I think I'll hopefully get something. I see deer tracks, but I don't see the wolf or coyote prints just yet. But we'll see what happens. it's the next day. It's day 4 now, I think. Yeah, and I've come back to check this camera. It was lying face down. I guess the wind got it. But I'm here with my niece Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
So what we've done is I went and grabbed my other camera because I think this is a pretty good spot. And I put the one good camera on the tree here. The old one was there and it fell down. But anyway, so that one, the strap actually reaches around the tree. And over here we got another one facing down the creek. One facing down that way. So hopefully we'll see some animals come by, right, Amanda?
Yeah.
And what are we gonna do? Check it tomorrow on our way out, maybe?
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see what happens. Well, it's now the next day. We're gonna check the cameras, right, Amanda?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. There's the one camera in the creek bed over there. Oh! Probably taking a picture right now. Hello! Wave at the camera. And this one, how's this one doing? Well, it's still there. Does it look like anything on there? No. I'll check it later for sure, but didn't look like it, eh?
Nope.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Well, the trip's over. End of day 5. And, yeah, only got the coyote. Some trips are like that. It's like fishing. Just nothing's guaranteed. It's always the adventure that's more fun. And, yeah, until next time.